Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Mhm. Let's see. Did it work? Did it work? Let's see. One more. Refresh. Refresh. There I am. Like and share. And happy last Sunday of the year to everyone. Yes, the last Sunday. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? Like and share. All right. Last couple days of 2024. It was so funny because, hi, Miss Jessica. When I was writing out the week, because I always put the dates for the week, it's like 2025. Hey, Miss Jessica, did you move yet? I can't remember if you set a date or if you're still in the process or what's the scoop. Fill us in on this happy Sunday, this last Sunday of 2024. It's crazy. It just doesn't seem like the end of the year. Yes, it seems like December, but does not seem like the end of the year. 25, gonna be interesting to remember to write 25 instead of 24. Plus, we got a new moon tomorrow. It's called the Black New Moon in Capricorn. The second new moon in a calendar month is known as a black moon, and it's perfectly timed with the start of the new year, and is a great way to set intentions for the next chapter. Capricorn, very ambitious sign, so set some big goals, baby. Hi, Miss Tammy. Good afternoon to you too. How are you guys doing? Did you have a nice holiday, nice Christmas? I know it's still kind of the holiday week. I think people from, I don't know, Thanksgiving till after January, it's kind of like, it's holiday coma. Hi, Miss Marianne. I did. Did you? Did you guys all have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate? And yes, Marianne, I will add you to the list. I had it was quiet. I went to the neighbors and we watched a Christmas movie. It was a Hallmark Christmas movie, and they're always feel good. They always have a happy ending. Those are good movies to watch. Yes, and then we went out to lunch. You're very welcome, Miss Marianne. Went out to lunch the day after for Thai food. Oh, man, did I eat too much? But I love that Thai food. It's so good, so yummy. Yeah, so we got the new moon tomorrow, but Chiron goes direct today. Chiron is the wounded healer. It says Chiron ends the year with a power move. Chiron stationing direct represents a new turning point when it comes to finding peace. We all have wounds, and Chiron gifts us with remembering that our wounds can lead to beautiful openings and a deeper authenticity. As it emerges from retrograde, we too can emerge from some painful wounding of the past. And who doesn't like to heal old wounds? Tammy Hill says, hello, Christmas was nice seeing Liliana open. Oh, that's so beautiful. Very nice. Jessica, Yes, Miss Jessica, I will add you to the list. All right, and Tammy needs a card. Ooh, Tammy needs a card. Gotcha, Miss Tammy. Sounds like y'all had a very nice holiday, which is all good. Yeah, now moving this week, I don't know. It feels like it's kind of because it's kind of a subtle energy that is out there. That's what it feels like to me. And subtle, as in, it doesn't feel like there's any earth-shattering energies, even though there have been some solar flare. In fact, I think there was another big solar flare. Was it yesterday? Yep. Nope, today. X1.1 solar flare. The solar flares are pretty intense indeed. Some people will feel them, the energies of them, and it's all about the sun energy. So it just pours like expansion. That's what it feels like to me. Pours expansion. But I think it gets to a point where, because we've been having so much, it's like, okay, we're just in this place. It's like, okay, if there's more, we're not really feeling it. And I think that's why it feels more subtle to me. Very interesting. All right. So I got you guys on the list. I'm going to go ahead and pop over. I'm going to do the recording. And all of the cards came out normal. Was it the first? Can't remember if it was the first or the second angel card. I think it was the second one came out really fast. Otherwise, they were just all normal. All normal. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store for us. And again, this is for the last couple days of 2024, moving into 2025. Desert Speaks card is, message from beyond. And I think really it's messages, because I think it feels like, you know how they say around Halloween that the veils are thinner? It feels like the veils are thinner now, and it feels like it's a permanent thinning. So there's a message, and then there's another message, and then there's another message. The beyond is going to be different for everyone and every single time. The beyond is, well, maybe all of a sudden you just had a message pop in from your angels. Some people, it's from their loved ones. Some people, it's from their spirit guide. Some people, it's from the divine. It is personal for you, and it's personal each time. Some of these messages may show up as clouds. Some of the messages may show up as animals. Some of the messages may show up as just all of a sudden there's a thought in your mind that it's like, where did that come from? It's like you've heard the saying, the whole world's a stage, and it is. Spirit plays with everything. So anything around us can be a message. If we open up ourselves, open up our minds and our hearts. So very interesting. So let's see what we got for angel cards. First angel card we have is thank you. And that is perfect, because when you receive a message, it's like, thank you. May I have another? Thank you very much. Please, may I have another? That helps the cycle continue. Second angel card we have is angels, angels everywhere. Yes, yes, yes. And if you want to know more about your angels, ask. Ask the angels. Put that message out to the universe and see what kind of signs and messages come back. Many times, I've had people ask me, well, what's my angel's name? It's like, put that message out to the universe, out to your angels. and see if you hear a name in different ways. Show up not just in the normal, and it might in the normal way, but sometimes you might be in a restaurant and overhear somebody talking to somebody else at a different table. You might overhear the waitress or a staff person, and that name comes up multiple times in different ways over the next couple of days. Pay attention to that. Third angel card we have is Feel the Sun. Feel the sun. I know in some parts of the country, some parts of the world, you might not be able to feel the sun. And I know I will be feeling the sun in a little while when I go sit outside in the sun. Yes, we still have beautiful sunshine here. So I think the sun too, when you can just close your eyes and just feel the sun, I believe that helps us get messages. It's like it clears away all the cobwebs of disbelief, of thinking that, oh, I'm never going to hear it. It feels like it clears it away. So keep that in mind. And again, keep the thank you. Thank you, angels. May I have another? Keep that all in mind. So it's going to be an interesting week. You might want to start keeping track if you don't keep a journal, or you can keep a note on your phone of this is what I got. This is the message I think I got. And thank you. May I have another? So angel blessings to you, and watch for the messages from beyond. Hang on, everybody. My computer is locked up. Okay, still moving over there. Oh, good. I hope that worked. All right, we'll see. Hopefully that didn't. I'll tell you, that program is starting to give me headaches. Cool message from beyond. I got to write that down so I don't forget. So did you guys get a message when you saw the card? I'll hold this too so you can see the different. In case anybody sees something different there. It's always interesting. Always interesting. All right. Let's see. We got Marianne says, we have fog in the UK. That's a bummer. Sending you some, the sun just burns off the fog. It's always kind of fun to watch it. Just screen keeps getting super pixelated, then back to normal. Who knows? Maybe my, I can't even cancel that. My screen, yeah. We'll see. Well, try refreshing if it gets pixelated, because I don't know if it's on my end or not. I have full strength on my Wi-Fi. There's nothing I can change on my screen. So I don't know. Okay, so a couple of you are getting it, and I can't refresh this because it'll blow it away. So hopefully it'll come back. Miss Tammy Styles, we got Tammy Hill, Tammy Styles. And yes, I got you. Jessica says, burn some away. I've started to visualize that the sun, my chest got super hot. I love that. The sun is just, it's so healing. And in my mind, it is so healing. I know I've said this before here, but I love that we have Tammy's here. I figured out that that's one of my guardian angels' names. Oh, isn't that cool? Tammy, Tammy and Tammy, look at that. Look what Jessica says. It's one of her guardian angels. That's so cool. And if you were listening to what I said, it's like, boy, there just came a second and a third. That's very cool. Very cool. All right, so did anybody feel the X1 solar flare? Yeah, that's what Diego was talking about, and he said it today, so he's talking about now. It's a big X-class solar flare alert. Yep. It says, as we stand on the cusp of this new lunar cycle, the energies of Capricorn ignite our inner spark, fueling our ambitions and drive. Very cool. So do you guys all do something special for the end of the year? Or do you just like, oh, it's any other day? I know I do not stay up and welcome in the new year. I just don't have it in me anymore. Jessica, that name is awesome. I love it. Oh, I love that. All right, I'm shuffling for Marianne. Did you guys get any spam when I flipped over the message from Beyond card? Or did you know who the message was from? It's always interesting. And today I didn't usually, it's my mom pops into my head, but that didn't happen today. Actually, nobody from the other side did. I think I was so engrossed in the reading that I didn't allow myself to actually go there. Watch the fireworks, then plan. Oh, I like the fireworks part. I wouldn't do the other part. I can't follow menus. I think I would do much better if I could. So Marianne, just so you know, like a bunch of the cards just flopped into my lap. So, you always got to remember that because that's kind of part of it. So I don't know what's going on. You got some stuff that maybe you're getting rid of and it's like, oh no, should I bring it back? Forrest Gump is a New Year's tradition. If you start the movie at 10:30 or something like that, at midnight they're celebrating New Year's. Oh, that's so cool. All right, Marianne. So Jessica's got it all planned out for you. Yep, fireworks. I do hear fireworks usually here, but many times I can't see them anywhere. Even if I went outside, which I usually don't, you can't see them. Just like, but that's all right. Been decluttering. Okay, well, so let's see if this card is going to help you. Let's see. All right, Marianne. Oh, beauty. Very interesting. I love all the blue. So, and the shirt is a new shirt that I'm wearing. My neighbor gave it to me. I gotta lower it just so you can see this. Look at the blues. All the blues. She gets it at the Indian reservation when she goes on vacation. So beauty. Now there's 3 of them. I think 3 is a very powerful number. I haven't looked up numbers in a long time. This is an old book by Doreen Virtue. I don't even know if you can find them anymore, unless you find them on because she was the one that came out originally with everything. And now I don't know who has. Oh, I think Sunny Dawn Johnston. I think she does. So 3 is talking about the ascended masters, such as Jesus, are near. They've responded to your prayers and want to help you. So I don't know, Marianne, if you have been working with some of the ascended masters. There's a lot of, I mean, Mother Mary, um, Hilarion. There's so many. There's so many. Just search for ascended master, and you probably are working with one of them. But it also feels like there's multiple things in your life that are, they seem like they were separate, but now they are starting to weave together, which is awesome because, I used to think that when I was in the corporate world, I used to think that my corporate life was here and my spiritual life was here. And it's like, that's too complicated. So that's when I started bringing in angel pictures and crystals all over my office in the corporate world. So I think I was quite the spectacle. And many people were very open. So it feels like there's a few things in your life that are starting to weave together, Miss Marianne. I love blue, calming, and communication. Absolutely. Definitely communication. It feels like there's a of course we got the new year, but it feels like there's a transition that you're moving from this aspect into something else as well. I was going to mention that I love your shirt. Thank you. I know she has such good taste. She's gotten me 3 of them over the years, and they're all different shades of blue with different designs. I love them, and it's so soft. It's super, super soft. Been sending thoughts of a tutor to help. Oh, very cool. To help me find my true purpose. I've been using beautiful crystals. And I would just call on your angels too to assist with that and get your angels on bringing you the person and bringing you the information. Because one thing I will say, Miss Marianne, is you are much more powerful and much more filled with wisdom than you give yourself credit. So there you go. All right, Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica, Miss Jessica. Yeah, it's too bad. I was going to do the meditation with Ruth, I think it was Thursday, and I just wasn't feeling that well in the morning. So I asked her to put on a replay, but it's like I kind of knew where it was going, and I hope that meditation holds for next time because it was very cool. It was, of course, I only get glimpses, but hopefully it'll hold true going to the next time I have meditation. All right, Miss Jessica, let's see. Hold on tight. All right, somebody had this last week. I can't remember who, but I think it was last week. Good old Raven. Oh, they're just so intelligent. Okay, so I'm feeling, I know I looked up Raven last time. I'm going to look up Raven, but I want to look up crows as well. And I don't usually look up an animal that isn't it. Come on, there we are. Raven and crows. All right, so Raven is about shape-shifting. Things are shape-shifting around you. There is an awakening of magic. Give it new expression and life will change for the better. So as I'm reading this, almost what it's feeling like is a very mystical place, like Marianne was talking about the fog, and it's like, okay. So what I'm seeing is things are foggy right now, and it's like if you were on a patio and you knew what everything, where all the furniture is in the patio, and the fog comes in, and it's like, so when the fog dissipates, you expect to see the same thing. And what happens or is happening is as it's dissolving, you're seeing a whole different patio. It's almost like as the I'm getting chills. As the fog dissipates, you're being transported someplace else. So that's pretty cool. All right, so like I said, I have to look up crow. So crow, magical help. Unexpected help with problems and obstacles is at hand to bring relief. Your magic is calling and it will be answered. So I think that you need to call on the magic and the power of both raven and crow energy. Yeah, because I know you're going through a whole bunch of stuff, whole lot of shifting and changing. And I think that will, and look it up, you can go online, but it really is like, well, what does it feel like for you? I just think there's a whole lot of assistance you can get from the unseen crow and raven energy. Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica. Let's see. Marianne says, yes, because I am in midlife. Thank you, Sue. Sending you love and blessings. And I'm sending you love and blessings right back, Miss Marianne. Mystical like New York. It very well could be. I don't know if they have crows and ravens in New York. I'm sure that out. Probably crows, because I think ravens have, the higher the elevation, you're more apt to see ravens. All right, so I'm shuffling for Tammy Hill. Magical time, Jessica, and ravens are messengers from the universe. Look at that. A message from beyond and messengers from the universe. I love it. All right, Miss Tammy Hill, I got your card here, right here. Definitely lots of change happening. Absolutely. Like I said, ravens and crows both, they're so magical. There's just, and there is a lot of mystique around them. So very cool. All right, Miss Tammy Hill. Journey within. This goes right along with the message from beyond as well. So Miss Tammy Hill, it's like you need to start trusting yourself more. There's, you know how when you get a thought and you ignore it, and then later on something happens and it's like, oh, I knew that was going to happen, or I knew you were going to say that, or I knew, fill in the blank. And it feels like that. I think you need to give yourself a little bit more credit, because I think that there is so much more information that you are getting that you discount. Seems like we're on a theme here. So you might, and some of it might be that you just, it's like, did I have that thought, or was it a dream? It's almost like these fleeting thoughts, especially if you're in a deep meditation, sometimes it'll pass on by and it's like, okay, if I'm supposed to remember it, I'll remember it. But it feels like starting to keep track of that, because you get so much more information than you realize. And it's like, oh, I can't remember to write it down. But sometimes once you start writing it down, more information starts to come, even with dreams. It's like you just get that little snag of, what was that? It's kind of like a thread. If you see a thread it's like, don't pull it. You see a little piece of yarn coming out of that scarf. Oh, I'm just going to pull it. And the whole thing starts to unravel. It's kind of like that with a dream. It's like you remember this little part and you write it down, and it's almost like pulling that thread. So I'll tell you what, there's so much more information that you have within, Miss Tammy. Yes, Miss Tammy Hill, that was you. Miss Sandy, yes, I will add you to the list. All right, Tammy Styles. See, we got two Tammys today. Tammy. Got to take another sip. Tammy Styles. Tammy Styles. That would be funny if it was the same card. All right, and you can see that that's the card. That's like, I'm not going back in there. All right, Tammy Styles. Oh, my kittens. My little kittens. Mama and two of her babies. I love watching those kitten and kitty little reels on Facebook. They're so funny. They're just so funny. But these guys, okay, they're very cute. So this is Tammy Styles. This is all about nurturing yourself. It's almost like, and I know there's many of us that do this. It's like, oh, I'm going to take care of them before I take care of myself. But what you don't realize is when you start taking care of yourself, you're better able to take care of someone else. Even if that nurturing yourself is, no, I don't want to go shopping. Or, no, I don't want to go do that today. I'm just going to have, whatever. And actually, no is a complete sentence, so you don't even need to fill in the blanks. But it is all about taking care of yourself first, because you are better able to take care of other people. And you have such a nurturing soul that you just want to take care of everybody. And that's tough to say, I take care of myself today. So, yeah, it does feel like it's throat related. And yes, I'm picking that up from all the blue. So much blue. So there's something, I don't know if it's like you got a throat thing going on, or if it's a throat chakra going on, speaking up for yourself. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Tammy Styles. Speaking up for yourself. Yep. So let me know. Let me know. All right, Miss Sandy. And Sandy, this is the last card for today. This is the last card of 2024, you guys. Because Thursday is, this is what did I say, the last card of 2025? I did, didn't I? Okay, this is the last card of 2024. And Thursday will be the first card, where I just pull one card for the day, will be the first card of 2025. All right, Sandy, there it is right there. Let's see what we get, Miss Sandy. Miss Sandy. Oh, one of my lizard guys, divine love shines on you. We just had this, I think, for the week. Yeah, this is, even before I was talking about the sun, basking in the sun, feeling the sun on your face. The sun is very healing. And I know that I think the sun gets a bad rap many times. But even as Diego was saying, our sun is also contributing to the process of the old to the new, of renewal and clearing today, by generating a huge X1.1 solar flare. So keep that in mind. The sun is helping us. We might only be able to feel it very subtly, but the more you allow yourself and open yourself to feel the subtleties, the easier they are to distinguish. And when I say the subtleties, it's like you might just feel just a tiny, like sometimes you get a chill, like, you might feel goosebumps like go right up both arms. And sometimes it's like, sometimes I'll get like chills on my shoulder. It's like, that's just so weird. Is somebody touching me? It's just a little bit. Those are the subtleties. Sometimes it's like almost like instead of a thought right here in your head, it's in the distance. And you almost have to you can't pull at it, but you just have to wait for it to get a little closer so you can hear it. It is truly the subtleties. Sometimes if you close your eyes and just feel and just really go in, What is my body feeling right now? There's so much information we can get from our body that we tend to ignore. It's like, oh, I didn't realize that my finger was hurting. So go within, listen to the subtleties of your body and of your heart because they are there. Miss Sandy. Wowza. Awesome, awesome. So it seems like there's just a lot of stuff that's coming up, but it's going to be subtle. It's like, and I think, like I said before, the veil feels like it's getting a little bit thinner. So as we are transitioning from this year to next year, this month to next month, transitioning from not being able to detect anything to, oh, there's something going on here. I feel something. I'm not sure what it is. And you might not always know. Listening out. Oh, perfect. My body to heal. Yes, yes. Call on Archangel Raphael. He's such an awesome healer. And ask him to put that. It's like a green mat, almost like if you had a healing green mat or a sheet that you can put on your bed and just when you go to bed, it's like you got the healing energy. And you have it underneath, you can have it on top. And I'm starting to warm up. Warm up, baby. Jessica says, love you, Sue. Thank you. I love you too. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Miss Marianne. Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, 2024 is just a few last couple days. So angel blessings to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me live. As you know, I very much enjoy spending time with you, with all of you. So 2024, thank you for being a good year. And 2025, welcome to our lives. Happy New Year, everyone. Angel blessings to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'll see you next year. Bye.